beauty and the weather here takes a toll on your body. It shows severe symptoms of lethargy, high appetite, rejuvenated body and refreshed mind.
Good morning. It's a hangover of long drive and lovely place. It's just 6 a.m. in the morning and look at the bright smiling sun. So day 3 begins.
After having breakfast and before leaving Kargil, I had to meet the director of this hotel. Good morning people, and today with us is one of the most respectable citizens in Kargil, Mr. Ashraf Ali.
Hello,
It's a pleasure to have you on our show.
So nice to meet you.
Thank you so much, sir. So the moment that we've entered Kargil, I've been observing that it is a very small and cute town.
Yeah, that's
okay,
true.
and the population also doesn't seem to be much. Just wanted to know, what is the general profession of the people living here?
People over here have very limited options for professions.
Okay,
Most of them are in the government service,
okay,
and the army would be, I guess, the second most, profession creating field over here. And the third would be the tourism related field. The
Right.
try to provide taxis.
taxis, yeah. So it's quite a laid back town, and because of the remote accessibility, I just wanted to know, what do the people here do during winters? Because I have heard that the temperature falls drastically during winters.
I think below 25 over here.
Absolutely.
And in Gras, sometimes it drops to even minus 40 degrees.
Absolutely.
The temperature, it severely affects the health of the people also.
Okay.
And the medical facilities, the supply of medicines,
Right.
everything gets affected.
Gets affected. Is the town active always during
No,
winter, or it goes in hibernation
it
mode?
almost goes into hibernation.
Okay.
We have a very tough lifestyle over here.
Okay.
And for 6 or 7 months we are completely cut off from the rest of the country.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that's really terrible. We don't see green vegetables for 7 months.
Oh my God.
All the products in the shops, they are all date off.
Right.
The dates
Right.
off.
So do you all get milk, grocery, fresh vegetables, fruits?
Everything is very hard to procure.
Oh my God.
And this is the only 5 months in the working season.
Okay.
So whatever we have to do, we have to do in these 5 months.
In these 5 months. So what are the different places or location that one can think of going to if he plans to have a 2-night stay in Kargil? Are there places around?
Yeah,
Like Zanskar or
there
any
are
other?
lots of places,
Okay.
Pritam, in Kargil. Kargil is a huge district actually. It's spread across, some 14,000 square kilometers.
That's a very big district.
We have vast stretches of ranges. We have at least 3 valleys over here. The Mushko Valley, the Zanskar Valley, the Suru Valley.
I've heard of them, yes.
We
yes.
have the Aryan villages over here.
Okay.
And we have Patalik. We have Dras, and in Dras you can find many of the relics of the 99 skirmish which we had at the
Right.
border, like Tiger Hill, Tololing.
Right, Tololing, yes.
And we don't have the resources to promote Kargil. Okay, you are coming from a big city, you have friends.
That's true.
So I would request everybody to, do their part in highlighting this part of our country, which is very remote.
But yet very beautiful.
Yes, yet very beautiful.
Thank you so much for enlightening us
Thank
about
you
the
so much.
location, about the culture, about the people.
Thank you so much.
It was pleasure to have you on our show.
It is really my pleasure to have you here, Pritam.
Thank you so much. After gathering a lot of information from Ashraf Ali, I started my journey towards Leh. But I promised myself to visit Kargil again and explore the Zanskar Valley and also the places around. His words made me realize that the idea of travel should not just involve moving from one place to another. It should also evoke a sense of accomplishment. After crossing Mulbeg, as I started ascending towards Namikala, I was amazed at how good the road was and said a mental prayer of gratitude to BRO. 12,198 feet, that's Namikala. The first pass after we crossed Kargil. It was very bright, sunny and warm in the morning, a couple of hours ago. But I think it's snowing there up their peaks, so the temperature has fallen quite drastically. landscapes changed dramatically. As far as the eye could see, there were sedimentary rocks and sand. Within no time, we crossed another pass, Fotula.
Here at the Fotula top, the temperature definitely is below 0 degrees Celsius and I just cannot speak and I'm getting thrown. I feel like I'm flying! So I'm going on climbing. I think I'll reach the moon one day.
कम कर रहे हो सर।
तो सर अभी तो आप सर रहते कहाँ पर हैं?
यहाँ लामायुरू में रहता है हम लोग।
नामेर तो हो रहा है ना नीचे?
हाँ नीचे रहा जी, यहाँ से कम 8-9 किलोमीटर।
8-9 किलोमीटर। अच्छा, थैंक यू सो मच। आप हमारे लिए रोड बनाते हैं?
हाँ बनाता है सर। झूले झूले
झूले
झूले
हमारे
अच्छा
प्लीज खा लीजिए। हाँ
अच्छा
झूले।
झूले।
Our next stop now is Lamayuru. Lamayuru hosts an ancient monastery and moonland. Let's go check out what it is. So that's the Lamayuru Monastery, one of the ancient monasteries in Ladakh. I wish we could go there, but we are running short of time and we have to cover many more places before the day ends. Next to the monastery, there is a very strange but beautiful landscape. Some say the soil here is very similar to that on the moon, hence the word moonland. Leh from here was still 120 kilometers away. Now I decided to press the accelerator and sped up the journey. Driving along these long winding roads, watching the landscape change every mile, listening to my favorite tunes is something that never gets old. Isn't that evident? That's the confluence point of River Indus and River Zanskar. So the muddy water that you see flowing from that way is River Zanskar, and this water, clean, clear blue water that's coming from this way, that's River Indus. And from here onwards, this river is ahead called as River Indus. I had a quick visit to the holy Gurudwara known as Gurudwara Patthar Sahib, which falls en route Leh.
सोचे सोच न होवे जे सोची लखवार चुपे चुप न होवे जे लाए रहा लिवतार भुखिया भुख न. It was dark when we reached the city of Leh. I quickly checked in, had dinner and crashed.
Hot and steamy parathas in this freezing weather is truly delightful. It's really cold outside, but thankfully we don't have a long day today. We'll be visiting a few of the monasteries and some beautiful locations around. So hopefully we end the day early so that I can stroll in the markets of Leh. Huge army base camp on the slopes of these barren mountains. This is a very small village, only 5 kilometers away from the city of Leh. It's called Joglamsar. This village had been totally washed out in the 2009 floods, cloudburst that happened in Leh. But now it's again back on track. Thiksey Gompa or Thiksey Monastery is the largest Gompa in central Ladakh. It contains a 15 meters high statue of Maitreya Buddha, the largest such statue in Ladakh, covering 2 stories of the building. And what better place can it be than these lovely monasteries? Oh, it's truly amazing. Spent about an hour here and I realized that for a tourist there is absolutely nothing here. For a traveler, it's a gold mine. The mountains here are so threaded and carved that each part of the scenery seem to complement each other perfectly, creating a magnificent sight. My next stop was Hemis Monastery, situated 45 kilometers from Leh. This monastery existed before the 11th century. However, it was re-established in 1672 by the Ladakhi king Sengye Namgyal. Before heading for lunch, I had a quick stopover at Sheh Palace. Sheh Palace was built in 1655 by the king of Ladakh, Deldan Namgyal. Make these pile of stones is considered to be lucky. So I'm just following the directions. I've come to a small village called as Phryang, approximately 15 kilometers away from Leh. Here lives my best friend Hussein. And why have I come here? You'll get to know now. Get inside. Hussein, कैसे हो? झूले मेरे भाई कैसे हो? अंदर की तरफ जी सर, ये मेरा ऑर्डर है। वेलकम, थैंक यू सो मच। Mrs. Amira Banu is now going to show us how momos are made and cooked.
पहले ये मेथी का बनाते थोड़ा।
Okay.
उसके बाद
ये जो मोमो के अंदर का स्टफिंग है, ये किससे बनता है?
ये मीट से बनते हैं, मसाले डालते हैं, नमक डालते हैं, उससे बनते हैं।
ओके।
ये अभी मीट के टाइप के मसाले
So
डालते हैं।
the stuffing is made of red meat, onion, spices and ginger. अदरक है।
डाल सकते हैं। अब इसको इसमें थोड़ा सा लेके इसको फोल्ड करते हैं, इसको फोल्ड करते हैं।
Okay. So you give them a proper shape. उसको shape देते हैं।
शेप देते हैं इसको। अभी मोमोज में।
अच्छा। Okay, so that's how the raw momo looks like before it is cooked. The raw momos are then steam baked in a vessel for about 15 minutes and then served hot. Mutton momos, tukpa, baba, butter tea. An authentic Ladakhi cuisine is what I'm going to have right now. Okay, so let me taste one by one. Beyond description. Delicious is not the word, believe me. I'll try baba. So I dip this in this something made up of yogurt. Yep. India is diverse. And to end it with butter tea. क्यों पीते हैं butter tea?
इससे ज़्यादा सर्दी में नहीं लगती,
सर्दी नहीं लगता, right? और बॉडी में
फैट
होता है. Okay, now I'm going to wear this traditional Ladakhi dress, native Ladakhi. Oh, I'm loving these guys. Thank you so much अम्माले, आपने हमें बहुत अच्छा खाना खिलाया, हमें खाना कैसे बनाते वो सिखाया. And this is for you. So that's the last spot for the day. Right now we are in Shanti Stupa. Shanti Stupa is situated on Changspa Hill. It gives a perfect bird's eye view of the entire Leh city. Built in 1991 by the Japanese and Ladakhi Buddhists as a symbol of peace and universal harmony and to commemorate 2500 years of Buddhism. The adventurous climb of Khardungla, visit to sand dunes in Diskid in Nubra Valley and the turquoise blue waters in Pangong. This will be featured in our next episode, number 3. Till then, stay tuned and Jule!